I am ready.
I will now introduce the second contestant, Caren Wakoli. Caren Wakoli.
Zaituni Asmani. I really like the rhyme in your name. And you know what? I watched you walk onto the stage and begin to speak. And by the end of the speech, I actually felt that the speech was meant to inspire me, but it was also meant to inform me, because through you informing us about what it takes to be a compassionate leader, I got inspired. And I suppose the rest of the audience also got inspired. I liked a number of things about your speech. Number one, the message was great. That to be a leader and to be a great leader, you have to be compassionate. You excelled at a number of things. The first one is facial expressions. You did so well in that. And I remember you smiling when you're talking about a moment when one of your colleagues came to you to say they liked working with you. You said, this colleague came to me and said, I like working with you. And you smiled, we could see your smile. And in moments of shock or something like that, we saw your eyes grow bigger. And so your facial expressions were great. Your use of the stage, we could see you moving around and gesturing with your hands, with your face, with your eyes. That is really, really great, because then you had a great stage presence and we could see that you are a confident leader, you are a confident individual. So the use of gestures, you did that very well. Something else that you excelled at, definitely, was your tonal variation. You went high, and as you went higher, we could also see you going higher in terms of use of your gestures. And when you were going lower, like when you're talking about bad leadership, we could actually feel it, because then your tone also went lower. So those three things, you excelled at them. Let me just give you one more, which is use of quotes. You used amazing quotes by many individuals like Robin Sharma, Jacinda Ardern, who said that if something to do with the fact that to be a compassionate leader doesn't make you weak, that is really, really great. Now, for every great leader or any individual, any great speaker, there's definitely room for improvement. And some of the things I would recommend for you to work on are as follows. I would urge that you reduce on the use of gestures. They were great, but there were too many, because then they tend to distract the audience. Something else you can consider working on in future is that when you are addressing your audience, get to know your audience. At some point you said, a great leader is this, he is that, he is this, he is that. That then misses out or loses the audience to a certain extent, because then you have both men and women. So in the space of that, you can use words such as they. And finally, lighting. It was kind of good, but then you can consider having light face directly on your face. In summary, you did very well in terms of tonal variation, facial expressions, and things like that. Consider working on analyzing your audience better, reducing the use of gestures, and better lighting. I recommend that you proceed to your next speech. I really look forward to listening to you and learning more from you and getting inspired. Thank you so much, and over to you, Context Chair.